Hello, welcome back. Welcome back, my friends. I feel like we can call each other friends now. It's been almost 20 days, day 19 today. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Tiffany. I'm so happy that you're here. Speaking of friends, have you been getting in touch with old friends or having some conversations that you haven't been able to have because of a busy life schedule? I think this time in COVID has really helped us to slow down and think about the important things in life, and I'm really grateful for that. And I'm really grateful that you're here. I've actually had a chance to also connect with old friends and build new friendships with people I wasn't as close to, but that I'm now able to share virtual yoga with, and that's been fun to have a connection to the outside world. I know we've been doing a lot of Zoom calls and video conferences, but it's been fun to be active on the camera on the computer with live people. So if you're interested in joining me for a live session online, I'd be happy to hear from you. Please reach out. Today we are focusing on our hips. We've done, I think, almost all of the other body parts in the past 18 days. But today we'll be looking at the hips, which we haven't been, and we'll do both strengthening and stretching of the hips, meaning the front of the hips, the sides, the back, and the inner thighs as well. So all of those parts that connect to this big joint in the middle of our body that helps us move around. Really, that's what they're for. It's for locomotion and getting us places. So as we begin to wind down this series, we're getting ready to move on with the next thing. I thought it would be appropriate to help us build that bit of mobility that maybe we've been lacking, stuck inside. We're going to start on our back today, so please come and lie on your back. We'll do a little bit of breathing and then a little bit of easy stretches before we come to our salutations. So come lie on your back, feet on the floor, knees bent, knees knocked in constructive rest pose. And just keep your hands on your belly. You may begin to soften or close your eyes. We're going to take a moment here to connect with ourselves, connect with our body and our breath. A simple check-in with how we're doing at this moment. And with your hands on your belly, you can feel your abdomen rise and fall with each breath. Just take notice of that natural rhythm, the work that your body does for you. Maybe you begin to feel other sensations in your body as well. And if you don't feel the subtle sensations, there are big sensations that we can concentrate on, like our feet on the ground, our knees touching each other, the hands on the belly, and the back of the body touching the ground below. And how does that all feel? Sticky to whatever you're touching, maybe a little bit soft. Maybe it's hard. We'll take a few more cycles here. Allow yourself just to take a moment of quiet to arrive on the mat today. on your next inhale, you can blink open your eyes and hug your knees into your chest. We'll start on our back. So just hug your knees, give yourself a hug, a welcome to your yoga practice today. And cross your ankles over each other. You can reach for your feet and pull your feet in. Just give your legs a little bit of a stretch. Release that and change cross of the ankles. And then reach for your feet and pull them in. If you can't reach your feet, you can just pull your knees in, pull your legs in. You can release your legs straight and just shake them out here. Leave your left leg on the ground, raise your right leg up to the sky. Both feet are flexed and both legs are engaged. And we're not going for the deepest stretch here on the lifted leg because I can go farther. We're just going straight up, pushing up through the heel, pushing up through the toes. Engaging the whole leg firmly. And if you need support, you can use your hands. If you have a belt nearby, of course you can use that as well. One more cycle of breath. At the end of the exhale, release the lifted leg, raise the left leg. Trying to keep it 90 degrees. If it doesn't go 90 degrees, it doesn't go 90 degrees, and it just goes where it goes, but we're engaging the muscles, just beginning to warm and circulate. A few cycles of breath here, pushing up through the heel. Pushing down on the bottom leg. Notice how they have to work differently. Exhale, release the legs, and come to roll on your side, come to seated, come to standing. We'll meet at the top of the mat. We'll do 3 rounds of half-salutations with a pause in mountain pose in between, and then into some variations on lunge salutations today. When you're ready, inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Press through the heels, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, press through the heels. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. One more round. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up long and tall. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. We'll do 1 round of runner's lunge salutations, hands on the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right leg back, knee off the ground, hands on the ground. Find your spine long. Plant your legs, plant your feet. Plant your feet, engage your legs. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. For your first down dog, just check in with yourself and how does the down dog feel? Knees can be bent. Remember to place your hands with fingers spread wide. Engage your legs, press them back into the wall behind you. Lift your hips to the sky. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot forward, runner's lunge. Just on your fingertips. Light on your fingertips, using the rest of your body for support. One more full inhale. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, fold, other side. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left leg back, runner's lunge. Inhale, long spine. Notice how it feels to have a nice stretch, a supported stretch here. But active in the legs too. One more full inhale. And then exhale, plant your hands. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a couple cycles of breath here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left leg forward, runner's lunge. Hands down for support. Just take it easy this first round. We don't need to be excited to move anywhere too quickly. If you're in quarantine, you have nowhere to go, so enjoy this time on the mat. One more full inhale. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. Next round will be high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right leg back, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Steady your legs here. Feel them begin to work a little bit more. Press into the feet and the heels to stabilize and find your hips and center of your body. One more full inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale for down dog. Breathe here for a few rounds. Find your spine long. Lifting your hips to the sky. Using your legs to push down and back for support. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Don't forget about engaging your belly. There's so much to think about in each posture. We scan the whole body, even though we're focused on the hips today. One more full inhale. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left leg back, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Engage your legs, push down into the feet. And feel how it feels in your hips. They're the part that connects the legs to the torso, helps you be steady. One more full inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe here once more. Hands are pressing in to the ground. Fingers are spread wide. Feet are pressing into the ground evenly also. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left leg forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands by the side. We have 2 more rounds to go of different variations. The next round will be with high lunge, but listen carefully. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right leg back, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Stay here. Inhale once, and then exhale, bend the back knee, but just hover it. Don't touch it to the ground. If you have the ability, don't touch it to the ground. And feel the really strong hip flexor stretch here. It's a stretch, but it's also fully engaged because it's lifted off the ground. One more full inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Notice that work and how it feels in the down dog now. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right leg forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the back knee and just hover it. Notice how it feels to work and stretch at the same time. One more full inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. We have 1 more round. Exhale, fold. of this bent knee one. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left leg back, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bent knee, high lunge. 2 more cycles of breath here. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, back for plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Check in with yourself. How is your breathing? How is your body feeling? Is there heat building? Are you still cool? How is the focus of your mind? Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee. Breathe here. If this is too much, you can always bring your hands down, of course. You can take any variation. 1 more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands by the sides. We have 1 more round to go, this time low lunge, so you get a little bit of a break. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Notice this is the same work we just did, engaging that back leg, the hip flexors there, because we're not sinking low, which could be problematic for the hips in the long term. So we want to stay upright over the back knee, kind of all in one line, and really engage the back leg muscles. 1 more full inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. If you ever need to take a child's pose, you just do what you need to do for yourself. 2 cycles of breath here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down, low lunge. Inhale, arms up. If you need to pad your knee, you pad your knee. It's just yoga. We make any modifications we need for our own bodies because everybody's body is different. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. One more side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. This time, right hand holds left wrist, reach up, and then exhale, bend over to the right side. A left body stretch. You can feel that it goes all the way down to your hip, maybe even past your hip in this stretch. Reach up and over. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, back for plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Notice how your body feels as we come to the end of our salutations. And then we're going to go into some bigger postures and another flow. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale here. Left wrist holds right wrist. Left hand holds right wrist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend to the left. Side body stretch on the right. And if you can't hold your hands here and you just want to one hand on the hip, one hand on the knee or something else, totally fine. One more full inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. Just take inventory. We'll just take notice of how we feel here. Inhale, chair pose. Hands at heart center. We're going to do a variation, so don't need to push yourself too hard. Unless you want to, you can. Always welcome to go farther. Always welcome to back off. You just take whatever you need to take. Shift your weight to the left foot and bring your right ankle on top of knee. Ankle to knee pose. Figure 4 in chair. Stay here for 2 more breaths. We're going to shift from here to high lunge. So move smoothly, move slowly, bring that right leg back to high lunge. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, bend that back knee again. Hover it there. We won't stay long. Just 1 cycle of breath. Inhale, and then exhale, hands down. Inhale, back for plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot forward, warrior 2. Spin the back heel down. Windmill the arms up. Check your torso, everything in one line, and then gaze over the front fingertips. Sink down into the front knee. Try to open up the hips here to the side of the mat. Both legs are stable and steady. 1 more. Arms are engaged too. But one more full inhale, and then exhale, side angle pose. You can take the typical variation with the elbow on the knee, or today, as a modification, we're gonna put our hand on the inside of the right foot. If you can reach the ground, you reach the ground. If you can't, you can hold your ankle, and you push your knee against your arm, and then you use your arm to push it back. And we're really activating the inner leg muscles here. And then you raise your top arm for whatever variation you want. Breathe here. Keep pressing that knee into the arm. Don't forget about the back foot though. One more full inhale. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. That's a half round. We have to do the other side, but just take notice of maybe the two sides don't feel quite even right now. Inhale, chair pose. Breathe here. Shift your weight to your right foot. Lift your left foot, ankle to knee. Figure 4. Can feel a little stretch in your outer hip here. So we're working all the different angles of our hip today. One more full inhale, and then at the exhale, smooth shift back to high lunge. Left leg steps back. Maybe you have a crack in your hip. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee. Stay here for one breath. One full inhale. Complete exhale, and then hands down. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down. Chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. If you need a child's pose, you take it. In down dog, you find this as your baseline and check in with yourself. If your breathing is still smooth and steady. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot forward, warrior 2. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Check that everything is where you want it to be. Torso faces the side of the mat. Arms reach out, sink into the hips. One more full inhale and full exhale. Breathe in, and then on the exhale, side angle pose. Either you take your variation or we do the modification that we spoke about earlier with the left hand inside the left foot. The knee pushes into the arm and the arm resists. And you find nice engagement for your inner leg. One more cycle of breath. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. Check in with yourself once more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right leg back, right knee down. You get a little rest here. Inhale, arms up. Stretch long here. Exhale, twist. Right elbow, left knee. Twist here. And use the arm against the leg again for stickiness and friction and a little bit of leverage between the both to work the leg and to activate the hip muscles. Breathe here. I don't know, are you sweating as much as I am, or is it just the humidity in Hong Kong right now? One more full cycle of breath. On the exhale, release the hands and then shift back to half split. Lift the front ball of the foot. The heel is pushing down into the ground and the leg is pulling into its socket. long spine. And then maybe you fold a little bit forward or not. 2 more cycles of breath here. On the next inhale, you can shift forward, plant your hands, inhale back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale for down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot forward, warrior 2. Notice how it feels the second time around. We always check in with ourselves. We always have a baseline to refer back to. Although we honor ourselves, yoga still has goals and still has steps to take to always make us a little bit better, but also kinder and nicer. Breathe here in your warrior 2. 1 more cycle of breath. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn your feet to the side of the mat. Heels in, toes out. Goddess pose. 1 long inhale, long spine. Exhale, sink down into the hips. Breathe here. We're going to do 2 rounds here. So this is the first round, and the second round there will be a variation. Whew. How are you feeling? I hope you're not hating me by now. Inhale all the way up, shake it out. Release. And then inhale, long spine. Exhale, sink down into the hips. This time, hands inside your legs, or if you can put your elbows in, your arms and your elbows in. You can hold your shins. And you're using your arms again to press your legs, and then your legs press back into your arms. Really working those inner thigh muscles. Breathe here. Long spine. And if you can smile along with me, that would be good. I hope you're enjoying yourself even though we're working hard. 1 more inhale. Full exhale. And release all the way up. Windmill the hands back down. Step forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. We have the other side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Reach long, reach tall, and then exhale, twist. Left elbow, right knee. Finding that leverage to activate all the leg muscles that support the hips, connected to the hips. Two more cycles of breath. At the end of the exhale, release the hands down. Shift your weight back, half split. Front leg is straight, foot is flexed, pushing down and pulling in with that straight leg. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, maybe a fold. Keep activating everything that's activated. 1 more cycle of breath. Inhale, shift forward, hands down, exhale. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale for down dog. Breathe here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left leg forward, warrior 2. Windmill the arms back. Stay here for warrior 2. Get comfortable. Notice if you got lazy somewhere. One more cycle of breath. At the end of the exhale, straighten the front leg, and then toes out, heels in, goddess pose again. Second time around, do you feel stronger? Do you feel more steady? We're more than halfway done, so that means we'll have a few more postures and then begin to wind down. That's the most beautiful part of yoga, the resting part. One more full inhale. Exhale, release, shake it out if you need. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, sit low. This time, hands or arms inside your legs to help you push open your legs and your legs push back in. Maybe you have to find your balance again. Long spine. Breathe here. Two more cycles of breath. You can do it. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, windmill the hands forward. Step forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. You're doing so well. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. Breathe here once again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the arms. You can use your left leg as support with your left arm, and then right thumb up, reach back behind you, bend the back knee, and hold it if you can. Quad stretch. Notice how it feels. You're holding the inside of your foot, and you're using your foot to press into your hand and your hand to pull your foot, engaging your glutes a little bit. One more full inhale. Full exhale. On the next exhale, release the hands and then step your left foot to the outside for lizard. So the left foot is at an angle in the same line with the knee. And then you can just stay here. If this feels good, if you want a little bit of quiet, you stay here in lizard or whichever variation. And if you want to join me for the next step, left hand inside left knee and open up the hip. But don't just push it out, don't just crank on it. Use that leg to push back into your arm, into your hand. So your hand is pushing into your leg and your leg is pushing into your hand. And then maybe you have a little arch in your spine, opening the chest. Breathe here. Two more cycles of breath. Enjoy. We've worked hard as we begin to quiet down. Exhale, release. Inhale, back for plank. Exhale, knees down. Chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe smooth, breathe steady. Hips lift to the sky. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Warrior two once more. Feel the warrior two. We're just here for one breath. And then inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn it back in and then bend the back leg. Sit low, squat, and then lift that foot if you can. Skandasana, archer's pose. Feeling a nice stretch in the straight leg that's active and pushing into the ground. 2 more cycles of breath here. You can do it. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Step forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, fold. This is our last round of flow. Inhale halfway. Exhale, left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Notice how it feels. One more full inhale. And then exhale, release the arms. Right hand on the right knee, left thumb up. Turning it back behind you, thumb is still up. And then grabbing the inside of your foot if you can. Kicking your foot away and pulling back with your arm. So there's some leverage and there's some resistance there. We're activating those muscles and stretching them at the same time. Two more cycles of breath. Exhale, release, and then walk your right foot out to the side for lizard. You can come with your hands in center first. Just get yourself set up and notice how it feels here. And then if you did it on the first side, you do it on the second side, pushing your right leg out with your right hand and then resisting with your right knee and pulling it back towards your torso. And then a little back bend, a little arch in your spine, a broad chest. A few breaths here. One more full inhale. And then exhale, release the hands. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale for down dog. Our last down dog for today. Notice how this one felt compared to the first one. Notice how your whole body feels compared to when we started. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot forward, warrior two. Windmill the arms up. We're not here for long. So you come to your warrior two, left leg in front. I'm just turning so you can see me. And then inhale, straighten both legs. Heels in, toes out, and then sink into your right knee. We're coming to our right knee. And then left toes are flexed, left heel is pushing down. I have these baby hairs all in my face. They're sticking to the amount of sweat that we've built up. Oh. Active in the stretch here. 2 more cycles of breath. Notice how it feels. Long spine. Inhale, come back up, and then exhale, windmill the hands down, step forward. Inhale, halfway, exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the sides. And check in with yourself once more. And then we'll come and do hand to big toe. If you have trouble with balance, you can just do tree pose. That would be the variation today. Otherwise, you use your 2-piece fingers to hold your big toe. I'm doing my right leg first. And if you're good here, you just stay here and you press your foot into your hand and you lift back with your fingers. Lift back with your hand. And if you want more, you fall over and laugh and smile. You have your right peace fingers with your right big toe. You press down, and then you can straighten your leg as much as you can. Maybe it doesn't straighten, maybe it's just here, and that's fine. Or you straighten all the way. And breathe. Pushing your foot into your hand and your hand into your foot. One more full inhale. Full exhale. And then release. And if you're in tree pose, you release your tree pose, and we'll change sides. You use your left peace fingers to hold your left big toe. You press down into the hands with your foot, and then you lift back up. And if you can't grab your toes, you can hold your leg. You can hold your knee. So we have this here. And then if you want to straighten as much as you can, you straighten as much as you can. And we breathe, and we have a light gaze, and maybe a small smile. One more full inhale, and then exhale. Release everything. Shake it out if you need to shake it out. And then we'll come to seated. How lovely to come to seated now. Come sit in butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. And just sit here for a moment. You can, if you like to flap your legs, you flap your legs. Otherwise, you just take a moment to sit and let your hips settle in. Enjoy the posture. From here, we'll go into a variation of pigeon pose, which is 90-90 sit. So lean onto your right leg, lean all the way into your right leg, and then left foot on the floor. You're sitting here just like you're hanging out for a minute. And then bring your left leg back and your right leg into pigeon pose, into a 90-degree pigeon pose. And then your hips are also at 90 degrees, and the back shin as much to 90 degrees as possible. Sit long and tall here with the spine. And then press down with the legs. Engage those legs. Press down into the earth and feel how you can rise up through the spine. And if you need support with your hands, you support with your hands. That's fine. Breathe here. Engage those legs. Press down. We're working all sides of our hips, remember. So on one side, we're working oppositely than the other, and then we'll change sides. One more full inhale, and then exhale, release, and fold forward like you're in pigeon pose. Just fold forward over the front leg. And enjoy this moment to settle in. Take a few more rounds of breath here. Inhale, raise your head, use your hands for support to help you sit back up, and then just bring both feet flat on the ground. You can use your hands behind you for support and change sides. You can shift your hips as you need to make adjustments. Then you find your left leg in front for your pigeon leg, and then shift the back leg as much as you need to find those 90-degree angles as much as possible, of course. They don't have to be, nothing has to be exact. They're just guidelines. So we push down into our legs to lift up our torso. Maybe your hands are in prayer. Maybe your hands are supporting you. Press down into those legs. Feel your hips become activated. They're getting ready, they're getting strong to take us forward. One more full inhale. And then exhale, release all of that and fold over the front leg. We'll breathe here for a few rounds. Begin to soften and settle the mind. Two more cycles of breath. Inhale, lift your head, support your torso back upright. Come to seated, and we will lie on our backs. Feet on the floor, knees bent. Take a moment to get yourself adjusted. And then bring your right leg on top of left leg. Actually, it doesn't matter which leg, but one leg on top of the other, completely crossed. We're doing cow face pose reclined. And then grab your ankles or your feet and pull them close in. If this doesn't work for you, you go back to our very first posture where we crossed our ankles and held our feet or hugged our legs in. Or you can do reclined figure 4 with the ankle on top of the knee. Breathe here. Two more cycles of breath. After your second exhale, release the legs and change sides. Cross the left leg over the right leg if you were following along. And then if you can hold your ankles or your feet, you pull them close. And if you can't, you just cross your ankles and you pull your ankles close. And if you can't do that, you go to reclined figure 4 with ankle on top of knee. Two more cycles of breath as we begin to settle in. Soften your breathing, soften your mind and your body. Release the legs, feet on the floor. If you need props, you get your props. We're just settling into Savasana now. So find everything connected to the ground. Arms by your side, slightly away from your torso, palms face the sky. And then straighten out the legs. Allow them to release and relax, open to the sides. Release the tension in your jaw and your face. Feel your head heavy to the earth below. Allow your neck and your shoulders to relax. And your torso feeling heavy to the ground. Let your arms relax by your sides, fingers slightly curled in. Notice your belly gently rise and fall. Feel your pelvis heavy to the earth. Let it fully release because we worked all the angles of the pelvis today, all the angles of the hips. Let it soak in all the benefits the hard work and fully release to the ground. Allow your legs to feel heavy and relax, open to the sides. And feel your whole body from head to toe, from side to side. Completely surrender. We'll be here for another minute. Allow yourself to rest. If you find your mind wander, bring it back to your breathing. And just observe yourself, observe your body. Bring awareness back to your body. Slowly wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And bring your legs out in front of you, stretch them long. Reach your arms up overhead, like you're waking up in the morning and stretching out. Maybe you have a yawn or a sigh. Bend your knees and put your feet on the floor. Roll over to one side. Use your bottom arm next to your ear as a pillow. And stay here in fetal position just for a few breaths. Use your hands to support your torso. Gently push yourself back up to seated and find your comfortable seat. Take a moment here. Find a spine of dignity, long and tall, and your sit bones connected to the earth. Observe. How are you feeling at this moment? And how does this moment compare to the moment before practice today? How does your breath compare? Bring your hands to heart center and send love, send gratitude, send appreciation for your body, for everything it does for you every day. It makes me smile to think of that. I hope you smile as well. And I share that same love and gratitude and appreciation to you for practicing with me, for sharing your energy, and for showing up on your mat today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you've been practicing every day. I would love to know how it's going. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I would love to help with any modifications, if you have any injuries, or to join you in a home practice online. I'll see you next time.